In 1936, workers digging near Qujat Rabu, just outside Baghdad, pulled a clay jar from the ground that shouldn't have been able to do what it did: generate electricity nearly 2,000 years before anyone credited humans with the concept. Inside was a copper cylinder, a corroded iron rod suspended in its center, and traces of an acidic residue sealed in place with asphalt. Nobody thought much of it at first. The jar sat in a museum drawer for 2 years before anyone realized what they were holding. That changed in 1938 when Wilhelm Koenig, curator at the National Museum of Iraq, ran the numbers most people never bothered to run. Fill that jar with vinegar or grape juice, and the copper-iron pairing acts as a functioning galvanic cell, producing roughly 1.1 volts. Modern replicas built to the same exact dimensions do exactly that, decade after decade, in university labs from Baghdad to Ann Arbor. The chemistry checks out every single time it's tested. Koenig's own theory was electroplating, coating cheap metal with a thin layer of gold, a trick the Parthians who likely built this jar around 2,000 years ago would have prized enormously. But here's the reveal that keeps researchers arguing to this day. No wires, no connective plates, no matching devices were ever found buried alongside it, anywhere in the region, in any dig conducted since 1936. A battery with nothing to power isn't really a battery. It's a mystery wearing a battery's shape. We post one of these every single day, so if this is the kind of thing that gets under your skin, subscribing means you never miss the next one. Because the deeper researchers dig into the Baghdad Battery, the stranger the silence around it gets, and this is only the first layer. There's a reason historians still can't agree on what it was actually for. Other theories followed fast: a medical device for mild electrotherapy, a religious object meant to deliver a small shock during temple rituals, even a scroll storage jar that happens to work as a battery by pure accident. Drop a comment with which theory you'd bet on, because the museum that could have settled this went dark in 2003, when looters emptied the National Museum of Iraq during the invasion. The original jars vanished from public record, along with thousands of other artifacts that same night. So the object that might prove ancient civilizations understood electricity 18 centuries before Alessandro Volta is now unaccounted for, known only through photographs, replicas, and one curator's 1938 notes. If it ever resurfaces, it could force historians to rewrite what they think ancient hands were capable of building. Subscribe and tap the bell, because tomorrow we go looking for what else the record erased.